Das wäre would be very clever.
Wow. And Lina. Well, of course, Lina almost certainly going to be going mid. Yep, SCCC loaded on.
Zero in Dota. And, you know, it doesn't really have that have an impact.
You're offending Ogre by doing that. KP on bottom lane, a little bit of trouble. GH actually able to get that first crush off. The body blocking from the trees. Mind control! You said if he had even a small amount the impact he had in that lower bracket series.
Very good eye for what works at what times in the game and how he should move around. And that's, in a position 4 player in this patch, that is like the highest quality you can have, is that game sense.
We have a lane switch, middle lane, Courier snipe, mind control, coming in for the kill on SCC. Miracle was already diving into the tower, thanks to Nyx Assassin rotating towards bottom. Miracle and Kuro were not being punished for their dive. Mind control, however, might, but GH in the neighborhood. They're going to look for the double crush, and GH, he'll connect, a double kill for mind control, and GH, he's trying to get in front of him, almost attempting to get just in the line of Kaka. So he cannot go through the trees.
After what he's already done, I think it's more, it's a better economic choice for Liquid to sacrifice mind control a little bit in this sense and then give the Lifestealer a better matchup against the Batrider.
Open wounds on bottom, going after KP. GH has the crush available, waiting out a little bit longer. The maximum amount of control time on KP. The Fireflies cutting the trees, and Mateleman happy to walk through it. GH taking a lot of damage for this, but the kill, the 4th one, goes the way of Team Liquid.
If they train the bot a bit more, maybe they can win this matchup, but, you know.
We only have real players in this grand final. Center and bottom lane. Already Mateleman going for another dive. KP has to take flight, but the open wounds will slow him down. GH is here. It's a secondary stun. That's all they want to hold him in position. KP will fall. And Team Liquid, apart
they even killing him top, maybe.
Mugi able to TP out. Mind control, they get the vision. And this was the only lane that was going decently for Newbie. And Liquid, with the rotations up, mind control being here, and the Frost Blast from Kuro, they'll get the kill on the Bloodseeker.
It makes you wonder if you should just actually start giving them that shaker,
That's
just so you can get to play Dota.
They're coming to mid. They're going to try and punish Miracle at the moment. The quick rupture. Miracle still close to the T1 tower. Has to try and run it off. He's got a lot of life, but without a TP scroll, can't really go anywhere. Mind control wants to sprout control the hillside. But by the time he finishes the TP, mid lane is already dead. And finally, Newbie will get themselves on the board with a 1-6. Just do his thing, farming up in the jungle, but mind control's up on this top lane, ready to pressure the T1 tower. Just like we saw previously, Mugi, he wants to rupture onto Mateleman, coming up in the tower. Here comes GH. It's the same gank over and over again. The Frostbite's nice, but then again the damage. Kaka can't turn for the stun, and the Infest. He's inside the creep, popping back out. Mind control will join the fight. Wrath of Nature damage has already been inflicted as GH, he's got sprint off cooldown in 2 seconds time. This will give him the movement speed to catch up to Fate, especially when mind control holds him in the sprint. He's looking for the stun on Mugi. Kuro just lets the ulti go. They may, and yes they do. They have enough damage to kill off Mugi, turning attention towards Fate. Faith falling for the 2nd time this game. All they can do is try and pincer up GH. He's put an aggressive Observer Ward down, so he'll get a little bit of extra vision. As the rest of Mugi do move over, he'll see Kaka. He'll end up seeing Mugi. GH, and I'll show you how you get out this one. Top lane, the fight's been going in the meantime. Is KP dying, but GH runs off the rupture, so a 1-1 trade-off on the opposite sides of the map. Which is also rotating around the back past the Radiant Ancients and towards KP, who actually can get sandwiched. That Observer Ward down once again. 2 aggressive Observer Wards. You wouldn't even think you're 10 minutes into this game, but it reveals KP's position perfectly. So the crush can come in. KP, he can Firefly and get up the hill. I say he can. He doesn't have the movement speed. Turning on the spot, almost like he's the one getting sticky napalmed up. And now it's 11-2 in favor of Team Liquid, going at more than 1 kill a minute. They have to turn the attention back to what we almost said like 5 minutes ago, where Newbie just have to get anything they possibly can out of this map. Yep. Laguna Blade go for a kill. They're going to find Mateleman. Kaka walking right over the top of him. Here goes your Rupture to start with. Follow-up stun. Rage is available from the Lifestealer, but then again, when the silence is there, SCCC commits this time with a Laguna Blade ending the killing spree. But the sacrifice is the tier 1 tower on bottom lane that Team Liquid took in the meantime.
I think they know the smoke is happening. He didn't attack out of fog. He actually attacked in the creep vision. So, Miracle has the info, and I don't think.
KP, Firefly up. Miracle's the opportunity.
Oh, GH failed!
He didn't blink! He didn't get the crush! Now the double stun is in there from Kaka! Really catching Team Liquid on the back heels. Wrath of Nature bounces through, however, so at least they can get the leader back. But right now, 2 heroes down for either side. It's Faith on the run with Mugi down south away from Kuro. While mind control on the Mateleman turn their attention towards Kaka. Another double stun from this Nyx Assassin. And Team Liquid, They're going to be sad about this if they can't get more, and they're looking for it under the T1 tower. Moogie is here, ready to fight for Matama, but stealing that life back, ready to fight up Kaka. Invis for the moment, they'll drop the sentry ward under the tower, Spike Carapace, buying space for Kaka. They need more damage. Mind Control dusting out Kaka with a 6 charger, still alive, back under the tower. He'll survive, but Mind Control does his TP, nothing to cancel it, so he'll get out. Kaka's done just a little bit too far off.
Maybe had it on the wrong hotkey. We're going to see it here. So the jump miracle, GH. And that's an infested Lifestealer as well. So Lifestealer now gets blinked into the fight afterwards. And that was really awkward. So it ends up being a 2-for-2, clearly favoring Newbee when you're this far behind. They catch up a little bit.
Oh, GH. He has a haste rune while being ruptured. This is the worst contradiction of abilities.
I love that stutter step you start doing when you're ruptured with haste in those situations. Like showing signs of life in this game. This game could have already been completely out of control if it was not one of these top caliber teams. They're even going to find Kuro in mid. Another kill.
That they are. Able to bring down the Lich. Nature's Prophet, however, now with the Shadow Blade, he's become the Infest Bomb, working to bring down Moogie. Moogie doesn't have the life to survive this, trying to go left and right, but that's not going to dodge you. The Tumberman and Mind Control team up beautifully and find that pick-off. The rest of Newbee now rotate up. Quick sentries down, so Newbee will get rid of that high ground vision the Team Liquid have around the pit. So they go for more defensive board. Roshan's down to 2k. KP, he doesn't have the Firefly. Blink is up in 1 second time. 1 second will be perfect. But then again, the initiation's already happened. Faith letting it go. Matama standing right in front, taking it at the same time. You've got SCC, a perfect stun. Troll Warlord's out. Kaka wants his TP. These Ancients are not his friends. That Lich ulti just would not stop the bounce, bounce, bounce. SCC, he's on the run now from 2 heroes. About to become 3, but the third doesn't even arrive in time. This Lina just does not have the life to survive in the engagements.
GH, that Invis rune can't toggle sprint without breaking it.
Oh, he's found a target.
Slowly but steadily just blow up
Kaka's walked up. He doesn't have Invis available, and it really is a blow up.
That's even a Nature's Prophet ultimate connecting there from Mind Control.
Get their better items before Team Liquid come high ground. That's what they have to look for, but Liquid are just always together now. 5 heroes, 1 infested inside the Slanter. Nyx Assassin gets some good vision out. Kuro, Miracle, and Mind Control all visible. Kaka needs a good opening, but they've already lost KP. So the opening is gone as Liquid bear down on this bottom lane. No Agassi Maul and Miracle, but the BKB is ready to be popped.
100 gold for Radiance. He got it there with that blood rate. So he's going to buy that and send it out to himself.
But he's waiting. He's holding onto his buyback. Nyx Assassin, he's the one being initiated on. Spike Carapace creates a little bit more space. Can't get the stun. The Laguna Blade does pop the Slanter, so at least amplification is gone. But Mind Control, with his own BKB up and running, has already beaten the crap out of the tower. Lifestealer stunned up from SCCC, but he doesn't have enough damage. Without the Laguna Blade, they cannot pop that armor toggling Lifestealer. The Blood Right will force Team Liquid back as a tier 3 tower limping alive. There's so much pressure on KP to get that Blink Lasso, because then they can just focus one target, pick him off straight away. They want to be Miracle, so that BKB never comes into play. Smoke, oh, Nyx Assassin, again, great vision up from him. He'll come underneath the Dire Sentry Ward, and they'll see he misses the Burrow Strike, and now they're jumping in, hitting very hard. Slanter so low, he will fall the lasso. They're pushing the Troll Warlord up on the cliff. KP successful with that, while the Rupture on the backline's Mind Control. BKB won't protect him from this. Moogie, he's got the damage output, but not when he's getting Frost Blast down on 98. Matama needs to hit, able to do so. 3 heroes lost and Miracle clipped.
He was guessing for the Nyx. He didn't have the information. Misses the stun. They instantly kill him. Shrine even activated. Look at that. Maiden just gets 2-shot by Lifestealer.
Oh, we can come back live as Team Liquid pushing into the bottom lane. Troll Warlord, the dust is up. They have the vision. Laguna Blade's available. They're saving it. They don't need it to get this kill on the Troll Warlord. And now it's Team Liquid on the run. GH is arriving, and so is Nature's Prophet. Infest up. They're going in once more. Blink looking for the crush. The Frostbite. Perfect timing from Faith, creating space. Is still the Troll Warlord down. The Courier is the only thing for the Radiant side to die until Faith then follows it into the grave. Lifestealer, they've got to keep that detection up. Sentry Ward is down. The Glimmer Cape of Kuro really causing problems for Newbee to commit in these detection items. But Matama, oh no, the Lincoln Sphere! He had it up. KP blinked in. He was looking for the lasso, but the lasso is the thing to trigger the Lincoln Sphere. And now it's 4 heroes down. I don't know if Newbee can really repel this. They may even lose SCCC. Mind Control BKB protect himself from the Life Strike Array, and now he'll die. The denial from the Bloodstone, but this is not the position Newbee thought they were going to have. They were the ones to get the initial kill. And now they're losing 2 lanes of Brax.
That's going to be 2 lanes of Barracks here, looking toward the end of a quick game 1. Unless Newbie pulled off some absolutely miraculous smoke play.
And
Nope.
GG.
They don't.
They know it's over. You've lost 2 lanes of frags. Liquid showed the lower bracket matchup that they would hold their advantage. They would keep the split push going and bleed Newbie dry. Instead, Newbie tap out and pushes into game 2.
We have seen Team Liquid in this situation before. They're Alchemist against an anti-mage.
Still a Shadow Strike available, so he can actually do some return damage into GH if he likes. But he's got a creep wave coming. He wants to wait for it.
He wants to do the damage to Miracle. If he's spending mana in this lane, he wants it to go into that Alchemist.
Kaka, oh, they're body blocking Kuro. Mugi blinked in front of him, so the blink actually works to get close towards Kuro. Now he has level 2, so mana breaks available. Kuro's on the run, wants to try and juke in the fog of war. It won't be successful. Newbie, this time around, they'll be the ones to spill first blood, and it goes to an anti-mage.
Mugi, that's the benefit of this aggressive dual lane that Liquid ended up putting. Kuro will die, but so far so good still for Liquid's gameplay, I feel. The Alchemist is having a good start in the mid lane, and
Bottom.
apart from Kuro's death, they're just fine.
Matumba, Faith wants to block him. You got the Frost Blast off cooldown right now. Matumba can't make its way back through the tree line. KP, he actually blocked it perfectly, and Newbie they get another kill onto the opposite lane core.
It tells a lot about Newbie's approach to the game, which lane they send this Lich to. GH will steal the bounty rune, one of the benefits of Shaker, this ability to block off
Mid lane.
support with Fissure.
Miracle,
All right.
very, very dead. Kaka was rotating in, but 2 points up in the Shadow Strike with no regeneration for an Alchemist, and that 3 armor points. Just his normal damage, he can leech in the meantime. And if Miracle does the math, maybe he can work out that an SK is on top of him. Kaka. Thought he was looking for the courier for a second. He'll go to the Forest Strike. SCCC! He was moving off the mid lane. No warning bells flagging up for Miracle. And the Alchemist dies while farming.
Will either kill Matumba or send him back to base. He needs to be very careful with how he plays this lane matchup, as KP is just, you know, fine with facing anyone bottom. He's Legion Commander. It's a great lane no matter what.
You'll send in another Shaker in here. Okay, yeah, he's going to beat into Faith. Kaka wants to help him out, but here comes Mugi. Burn him off. They deny him up as well. Mind Control can't even find that kill with all of his friendly Plague Wards around him. They cannot save his life.
It's going to be a while before that's a possibility, and Newbie will want to get into this Radiant jungle, prevent it from stacking and farming.
The smoke gang.
Now,
Mind Control's dead. He has no way to get back off this top lane. Burrow Strike, a level 1 Ice Blast, and Mugi blinks forward, but the Burrow Strike holds Mind Control in position. He'll get a Gale onto Toothsome, some damage back in return, but Mugi kill secures with the Mana Void. Team Liquid were looking for a gang to go a different direction. In fact, they were waiting on bottom. He's got Blink and Sonic Wave available, and Matumba's got 350 HP.
if he knew he was here, he would just go for it. Oh, okay. That's a lot of healing.
Yeah, sorry. I forgot it's a Necro in mid.
Ghost Shroud, 17 sticks.
Oh, but still! SC didn't
Who
forget
cares,
anything.
man?
He did the math. He was looking at it. It's like, yep, heal down. Nuke up.
So he has to play aggressive like this. He might die once or twice, but somebody's got to do it for Miracle.
Newbie's coming in force. Miracle's going to keep his farm going. The Observe Ward is there. Might give a little bit of extra confidence now. SCCC, he actually has his smoke broken by Matumba as they go over the Observe Ward. This may be the best thing Liquid could have seen. Microtrol starting his TP. Kuro will be the sacrificial lamb, and GH as well. The Fissure creating a little bit of extra space. Starts his TP, but KP has the tool available. Kaka, Burrow Strike brings the damage up, allowing KP to get the win. Plus 10 damage into the Legion Commander, but your 2 supports die for what could have been a hell of a lot worse fight for Team Liquid. I don't know if this is like a lack of confidence or if he just wants it on him, but he bought the Radiance recipe before he bought the Sacred Relic.
It might be some reliable versus unreliable gold thing. Ha, never mind. 120 reliable gold in the Alchemist.
Yeah, this guy's been nowhere. Scythe up on top, GH's damage. It isn't enough
Big kill.
to get the Scythe kill on the Anti-Mage, but the kill does happen nonetheless. It is not where Liquid want to go. Even Mind Control's forced of doing ancient farming / stacking, while Faith, he's standing by himself in the bottom lane, getting all the farm and experience he wants. This is just Newbie owning the map, and now they go for more. The Ice Blast will be nice. Kill already happens, a Miracle will fall. They need a little bit more damage into KP. Neither the Quad or the Legion will shatter to that Ice Blast. I still wait to see just how well this Team Liquid defense can work. Because if it works nicely, if GH can finally get that Blink Dagger, like they're looking towards KP, Reaper's Scythe is available, Ice Blast is on the way, they just have to hold him there. Fissure to make sure of that KP press the attack, the Scythe is down, not getting the perfect chaining of stuns, but the damage output will allow them to shatter KP on the top. But while this goes on, Newbee pressuring that bottom tier 2 tower. Catapult is there, but so is Mind Control. He's almost got Eul Scepter too, and this is going to come up at the same time as the Orchid. Well, the Orchid's already done on the Queen of Pain. At least it's something where Mind Control already has the counter, but jump in, he'll get to use it once. And Venomancer will fall, and the tier 2 tower with him.
All the AoE magic burst.
This is really patient. The Blink Dagger is up on the Earthshaker. Kaka is underneath a Radiant Observer Ward. They understand Team Liquid, and Matubberman's playing it so damn cool. He's not attacking. He's waiting for them to get in range. And now, Fissure jump up with the Ice Blast. They'll punish the SK, who all he was doing was being a farm voyeur. With Radiance and Armored up, Alchemist has Chemical Rage in 4 seconds. They want to get into battle. You've got Eul Scepter for control. You've got Blink Dagger and Echo Slam also available. Kaka, is it going to be him once again? Blink in from GH. They'll keep the Chain Stone going, actually committing the Echo Slam, and they'll side them down. 30 seconds on the sideline for the SK, while KP hiding in the trees. Vortex trying to get vision. He'll blink further up into the trees. Mind Control and some Plague Walls to throw, but they need that little bit further to the right vision. And they don't have it.
To have more chances of jumping in and out of fights. But it takes 20 attack speed, which is a fairly insignificant amount on a hero that already hits that fast. But, well, might feel like that little bit of extra.
Kaka, gotta get out of there. Sandstorm, Fissure coming in, and he's able to Burrow Strike up. The Scythe will connect KP, breaking him free with the press the attack. There's still a lot of tick damage on him. KP, maybe it's time to turn and deny him, or you can just let him die.
He can't deny him.
You're right, you can't.
No Gale. They had the other 2 spells on him, though.
Almost every single hero has a very good Aghanim Scepter on the Team Liquid lineup. So the longer this game goes, they're going to love it.
Surely scale. Both Necro and Benno are great late game heroes in their own right. Now, that's a dead Benno.
The duel onto him. Sonic Wave kicks and connects down to Kuro. The Lich Chain Frost bouncing down towards Matubberman. The epicenter from Kaka not really close enough. And Matubberman actually gets a TP out. They look for a different target, and it's GH on the other side of the trees. 3 quick pickoffs. Legion Commander does die for the cause, but potentially opens up Roshan. So they just not fight then? Or is it... They have to pressure this somehow, even if it's just overwhelming odds. The Plague Wards are causing issues. There's 2 of them on the high ground, and thanks to the Observe Ward that's also planned that Kaka's getting rid of, they see a lot, and Kaka can't blink in. He cannot do that disengage, so he has to jump inside the Sandstorm. Blink will come off cooldown. Roshan's pretty low. There's your jump forward. It goes on to GH's Earthshaker. Aegis Immortal are in the hands of Miracle and Liquid. Now they have everything they need to win this fight. The Ice Blast will hit onto the SK. Even the Scythe. 3 heroes from Newbee are falling down. GH gets the Echo Slam off, but Newbee, now it's time to fight with their cause, or is it? Moogie backs out towards the shrine. SCCC can't kill off Kuro. That one tree blocking the vision for him. He'll blink up and away. And the denial is there from Mind Control. The Shadow Strike being on him, not going to do the work. Moogie can't get that kill. The 1 charges, giving the mana back to Matubberman. Lower cooldowns, wonderful regeneration, not just from the Chemical Rage, but also from that magical burn. He's looking at Assault Cuirass next, and he may even be looking at the tier 3 tower next. They're coming in now. Moogie, he has the TP ready. Kaka ready to TP back as well. Blink in, finds the Burrow Strike. Looking at the Alchemist, Manta Dodge was attempted. And while that Aegis Immortal is on the Alchemist, Miracle will stand just chipping away at the tier 3 tower.
Oh,
Lincoln, no! Lincoln Spear actually triggered off the back of the duel. The Scythe is the return punishment for KP's misdemeanor.
Oh, he didn't see that Matubberman has the Lincolns. That's such a big mistake. No buyback one. This is going to be Raxtober. They can't kill this Alchemist twice with these heroes now.
Yeah,
they need that
just looking at it.
Mail.
Kaka needs to bring in the epicenter. They need the damage. Here comes the epicenter from Kaka, away from the wards. He's able to get the Burrow Strike in. Necro low, the Sonic Wave will kill him off. Where is this damage? However, the Echo Slam from GH. Holding down the anti-mage. Moogie's in trouble. The blink up, but the Plague Wards were there. Kuro's the man that shatters him out. When that Ice Blast connects, it's just too much damage being done. You still have the Aegis Immortal there. As now, well, Miracle cancelled himself, but GH, oh, the silence! SCCC controls him perfectly. Now the Aegis Immortal, it's gonna burn. Can they hold him there? Miracle back into the Chemical Rage. Manta is up, beating into the range rank, turns attention over towards Moogie. He's already Radiance burning down the rest of the Newbee heroes. All he has to do is stand there and he's winning the game. Bringing down the creep wave now into the melee racks. Frost Armor is making this difficult, but not impossible. Team Liquid, where's that Burrow Strike? coming in from Kaka. SCCC is back. He has that Orchid available. He waited for the mana star, but the damage is done. Miracle claims the melee racks. They need something in return. The Lincoln Sphere triggers once again. Is Moogie moving forward? KP has the duel available, looking for the target. Miracle is low. Can he get the duel off? Look for a different target. Mind Control over the side, and they will find this pickup. SC and Moogie together. KP still wants a bloody duel, but what can he get? Mind Control. There's your duel. Victory comes in. The Scythe doesn't do enough. Tumberman looking for another opening. He just walks around inside the shroud. They'll all blink away. Newbie, this has been a very expensive defense, and they still lost their bottom lane of racks.
Level 1. Still a decent amount of burst with the Veil. And here we go again. So Liquid are not hesitating at all to put the pressure on.
This time there won't be the Aegis Immortal, but he does have an Assault Cuirass, Blink Fire Strike, and KP, the duel is out. They're only going to bounce around. Mind Control brings it down, but it comes back up again the side. KP can't survive. He'll lose the duel. Miracle will come in with a plus 14 damage, looking to try and end this. It's Matumbaman with a double kill, and Miracle remembers objective-based gaming. Buyback is there from SCCC, but losing 2 cores already, one of them forced to buy back on Newbie, is already a huge victory for Team Liquid, but they're not done yet.
They're going to wait for Chemical Rage and push for the high ground again, knowing that key cooldowns are now not available. There's no Chain Frost, no Blink Duel. And it's just going to go in again.
He's going to try and run the back lines. Blink Burrow Strike, holding Miracle into position. Venomancer almost down the Mana Void. Moogie couldn't get it off. Now the X-Men from GH will control him, and this will be a huge kill if they can claim it. Anti-Mage is falling. Anti-Mage is down for 2 minutes. They've lost the numbers. There isn't enough defense here from Newbie without the Anti-Mage, without their big core. They just don't have the damage. And GG, 34 minutes. Team Liquid more than dominating, ripping apart Newbie at the seams in game 2.
It's been so beautiful to watch how Liquid were 1 game away from elimination and have just slowly discovered what their strengths are as a team. Like,
Death Prophet for Newbie.
right.
And it looks like Miracle will be running the Juggernaut, Matumbaman on the Necrophos.
Just pressure SC and force him to use some regen. That Fissure did pretty much nothing. And SC is having a good time here, forcing Matumbaman under his tower with this double wave. And now GH is like, okay, not really happening in mid. I'm going to move toward top.
Kaka.
Maybe there's an opportunity here. Good Fissure.
With the Frostbite and the last attack from Kuro, flying over the rock wall. First Blood's built. Very, very aggressive.
Fairly quiet.
They got Faith up here as well. They're looking at Miracle. No, do they actually?
Kuro.
They don't have the Hex. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Kuro, the Shackles available. Okay, now that Hex is up. Level 3, he was holding onto it. KP with a double edge. Be Faith that takes the kill. So a good movement up from Newbie. They're going to support at exactly the same point they lost their support.
Of just being able to shove out lanes to get information. So the fact that Darkseer is getting this many levels and farm is, you know, it's still a farm Veno for sure, but Mind Control
Top lane.
definitely getting his.
Miracle, where's that follow-up? Have they got the stun? They do, so there's no spin available with Spirit Siphon. Miracle just has to tank the physical damage, which he cannot do. Great movement up from SCCC, and they can bring that Exorcism to bear on the Tier 1 tower on the top.
Definitely going to go for that here. Now that he made the whole rotation up there, they want to get some structure.
Ow.
Moogie.
Even trying to surge GH away from that fight. The Observer Ward from Newbies.
It's very unrealistic with their lineup. GH is
It's really close to Faith. Fresh
farming the
Observer Ward
Radiant
down.
jungle.
He's got his own Observer Ward down as well, so Faith will hex him quickly. Shackles, not available. In fact, he used the Ether Shock, so the mana isn't available. And in fact, now with Moogie moving over, they have enough of a slow through the Plague Ward. Gale's going to connect on his target, SCCC. They put the Plague Ward up on the hill, realize no one else is there from Team Liquid. But while that's going on, top lane, the spin from Miracle. He has the Omni Slash available, but the Burrow Strike from Kaka, holding Miracle in position. He'll go into the trees, taking a lot of damage from the tower. Has to have the Healing Ward to give him life. Kaka, Burrow Strike in 2 seconds time. He can go once more, but the Healing Ward's causing problems, but maybe not enough. He has the damage, does he? The Healing Ward protection's available with the spin on Miracle. He'll live and salve back up once more.
there, but still good for them to survive at the very least, get their Centaur out of trouble. And the lanes continuing with the pressure. Venomancer takes the bottom tier 1, top tier 1. Might be next on the menu for him. As Miracle.
KP's death, great spin, dodging that Holstone from KP Kaka. He doesn't have the mana for a Burrow Strike, and there was nothing he could do while Miracle was immune. But Matumbaman could do something else. Miracle has Omni Slash available, but he knows he doesn't want to do it when Sandstorm's available. That's not the way for him to find a kill.
Kaka just wants to push the wave out and get a ward out. Sitting on 2 wards in the same team. Can't really use it. There's the Stampede though, and this will be the kill.
The Shackles hold him there. That's a huge kill. Miracle to fall with Moogie already up. The tier 1 tower in the top lane is days numbered.
I love plays like this where you can tell Newbie have already set up and coordinated and are ready and are just waiting.
Kaka.
It's 6.
They can set up on this one. Kaka, Burst Strike. He cannot survive, but Tumberman still having the range for the aura. Level 3 in it. Will kill off Kaka, but he doesn't get scythed to death at least.
A big ultimate commitment for such a low tower. This way they make sure they have a 2-lane siege.
They're going to get a Burrow Strike around the back if possible. GH is looking to defend. But Kaka, there's your Massive, more Fisher to go out. Burrow Strike going to connect on that mid lane. Exorcism is out too. GH low on life, doesn't want to come close, but it's Necrophos who's shackled up, taking a lot of damage from that Exorcism Faith. No, he's going to die. The catapult bouncing off the Chain Frost. The Dark Sea of back wall, able to make a little bit more problems. Fissure is out, so Kaka being broken out of his Sandstorm, out of the Invis. SCCC wants to bring the damage in close, but with 3 heroes already rotated over from Team Liquid, it just ain't gonna happen. The only thing which is happening for Newbie is that top tier 1 tower being claimed by Moogie.
Instead they're going to turn it into a rotation toward top into tier 2. That's also a great high impact play if they can pull it off.
They can kill Matumberman. He's the man looking to build a Radiance. Fate's just going to get close enough to get the Hex thanks to the Observer what they have behind. They see everything. Stampeding forward. Exorcism is down. It's a lot of damage KP is taken, but they'll still get the kill onto Matumberman. SCC once more. Kuro TP'd in to try and help out, but now he's trapped. Kaka, no Burrow Strike for another 2 seconds, but the Exorcism will do the work, and Kuro, Kaka even commits it to ensure it. So that's 2 kills up on the top lane, and now pressure to the tier 2 tower. At least Mind Control gives the buckler effect, but Kaka, Burrow Strike, he's looking at Mind Control, but knowing that GH has the vision behind the lines is not what they want to go into. So they'll let the Mass Serpent Wars die, or maybe not. Miracle's coming in from the south. Burrow Strike up, Kaka actually dodging the Vac, but he cannot dodge the spin of Miracle, who's also Iron Shell bumped up. Double TP's out. SCCC, his TP's coming off cooldown in a second. He had to move one of his null talismans out of his backpack, and now starts it, but GH Echo slams it down. The silence, it needed to connect on the Earthshaker.
Yep. He tried to get the silence on both of them, both the Jugger and Shaker, but GH was just out of range.
Liquid are coming in force, understanding they can find him, because you haven't felt the effect of the Venomancer yet. Boogie continues to farm up, and he only really comes to join the fights when this tier 1 tower on the top lane is being threatened. And that's what they're doing. Observe wards on the hillside. Faith gonna move in close enough. They'll get the Hex. Need to follow up Shackles. The Fissure. Nice from GH. Off stop. Stampede from KP. Trying to create space. Lich holding won't continue its bounce, however. But KP's on the wrong side of the tracks. Omni Slash. They have enough damage to get through Kaka. But Miracle trapped under the towers. KP still alive. He ran all the way up to the north. Even has his Blink available and steals the bounty rune from Team Liquid. It's a call for a support. The top tower, it does fall in favor of Matumberman, who committed in.
When they can just go to try and end the game. A lot of the time we see Shamans go for Staff Claimer or Blink, and all 3 items have their value in this game.
That's a nice rune. Double damage rune, but the bad thing is the Echo Slam catching on SCCC. They're already using that Hurricane Flank to get him free for the Stampede. They'll turn around, Massive wards it down too. They find the kill into the Earthshaker. Now Newbie want to roll with the momentum into Mind Control, who stands his ground, taking it for the team. Exorcism has been burnt, and there is a creep wave here to work with. But what Newbie want is something bigger. They want Roshan.
No, I think this is the first lineup from Liquid we've seen today in all of their games where they don't have a single vision hero. And that is, to me, the TI has been more about vision than any other TI.
Oh, by top
lane.
Echo Slam, Kaka. Okay.
That's what happens if you don't have vision, and you die. Meanwhile, on Vana,
Matumba?
got a little bit of a book reading club in the bottom of the map.
You're still working on Diffusal Blade for Miracle. That's not there, and life gets even harder. A full Radiance is done, well, at least for the Necro, so I say harder for Newbie in the team fights to get every single hit.
Kaka?
Yeah, middle of nowhere.
No.
And Scythe. Executed.
He didn't know GH was there. He blinked into the side, and then GH saw him and just like, wait, what? Cast a couple spells, got the kill from Matumba. Nice little Reaper kill, so 1 minute out. It's a bit of a different story when you're playing heroes like Puck and Bad Rider. You can really see things. And I think Liquid are doing a good job in this
Miracle in his vision of this. He's starting his spin. He won't have time. He can't TP out now. The Stampede, they're trying to close the distance so the Hex from Faith can come out. The Plague Ward going to block the retreat of the Juggernaut. He doesn't know it. That's why the movement path sent him back towards the south. KP comes in to lend the extra stun, and Juggernaut will fall on the top lane. I don't know if Liquid can really get a rebuttal. They're pushing in the mid lane, so at least they get momentum. that's not worth the defense. And there's a siege catapult coming in as well. All they can look
Oh,
for
wow.
is straight
Really?
smoke. Wait, what?
Okay, that's
That's, you know, what was it? We were casting, okay, bottom lane. We might go back to that moment on top lane. The Gale out from Mugi. Nova being committed. GA starting his TP. Yulstep will end up canceling that one. Necro wants to run away. The Lich ulti gonna bounce perfectly. GH has the stun. Mugi's BKB will also be expended to hold that lane. He went back to regenerate as well as pick up the Aghanim Scepter. Liquid,
28
they are
max.
coming. But do they get here quick enough? The Plague Wards are down. Karka staying outside the pit. They know that Liquid will have to come from the south. The Hex is out already. Miracle spinning inside the pit. Roshan's down low. The back wall is nice. The Mass Left Wards are down too. But the Echo's left. And Lich ulti. It's huge. 3 down. But Nubi, they need to be able to find the BKB to allow Mugi to survive with Miracle. Killing off Roshan. Taking the Aegis Immortal. The Mass Left Wards are doing diddly squat at the moment. Even the scythe. Heavy damage into Mugi. On the retreat. The Burrow Strike not hitting the money. Karka has to retreat back out again. The Plague War's making it difficult for Liquid just to get out of this scot-free. But now Diffusal Blade out from Miracle, catching up Mugi, ending the dominating streak. And the big advantage that Nubi had just disappeared. We hit 33-30. You'll know the Aegis will be timing out pretty shortly, but Miracle making the most of that 30 seconds. Feeding into the tower, KP with the Hoof Stomp. They have an extra silence. Juggernaut can't do damage. The fortification's doing its work. Not to mention Spirit Siphon. Karka, Burrow Strike, can they wait it out a little bit longer? For another 20 seconds so that Aegis is properly gone, but Team Liquid, once again, they go up, they take the tower, and they're looking to come back in once more. Watch that Aegis of the Immortal. They jump in, the Horse on from KP, catching two. Aegis still there for the back. Epicenter is doing its work. The Juggernaut, he's dying. The Aegis Immortal in time down a fraction of a second before. Miracle's gone. The Scythe will get a revenge. KP will fall. Kuro trying to stand in the trees, but the Exorcism from SCC, they're having the damage output to do it. 3 heroes gone from Team Liquid. I want a counter on that Aegis. It had to be half of a second in the timing of the expiration date.
in many situations you would see that the team with the high ground vision stay there with like 4 heroes, send 1 hero scouting into that Roche pit. But it was simply this mid wave that they wanted to take care of. Now that that's done, they're starting to get back into position.
SCC, Yulstep, not dropping back down again, out of the Yulstep, the hit! Karka connects on his stun, follow from KP, but Mind Control dragging them back in unwillingly into the fight. KP, he's got no way out, no Stampede available, 2 heroes lost from Nubi. Liquid have opened the window. Miracle just used his spin. This feels so much like bait. Boogie feels it too. Scaling into Miracle. They're not committing too heavily in with the Venomance. Remember, he has that BKB. So reaction timing was all about Miracle. The Burrow Strike from Karka. It'll connect, follow up Fidget for KP. He'll get the sun off the mouse towards the middle of the field. Darkseer coded up. Miracle, the Echo's left there from GH and the Omni Slash. And damage output's too big with the side. SCC is gone for 2 minutes. The Lich Shamefrost bouncing back down. Karka trying to hide himself, but right now it's all Liquid. They have taken down 4. He'll get the buyback from the Venomance and GH with the 4-stop. He won't even die for this. Liquid lose nothing, but take everything from Nubi.
10 seconds on Healing Ward, so Miracle will be up to full again.
And they can just do the same as previous, put Miracle on the front lines. Let's have a look at that moment once more. So Miracle
barely getting bailed out by GH.
And with that double damage upgrade, it's too much. And here comes Liquid into the melee racks on mid. Still no death profit for 40 seconds. Liquid doing severe damage to the Nubi home. They need more Plague Wars, they need more defense, but Miracle doesn't give 2 hoots. Just keeps beating through the buildings. Fortifications there to protect the range racks and buy time for Death Prophet to come back alive again. When she's up, she still won't have Exorcism. It'll be on cooldown for another 38 seconds. Miracle, a quick push back. That's the Hurricane Pike going to work. The Tumberman sticking with it.
Healing Ward in the back. Liquid are so close. Just one more good fight. They know there can't be buybacks on Nubi's lineup. They must have done so much economical damage that any big kill...
They see everything. Here comes the Echo Slam. Is it going to be enough or not yet? The Fissure is down. Necro controlled. It's a nice oldie from Mugi. Maybe the regeneration's enough. Miracle. The Aegis Immortal will pop face. Able to shackle him forever. Holding him. Up they come once more. No Hex, no instant unavailable. Omni Slash on top of Mugi. The Shrines are doing enough, but it is all a Miracle show. Double kill for him. Diffuse the blade. SCCC. While Centaur control of the backline. The Exorcism. It needs to do some damage, but right now Mugi dropping like flies. And GG. It's done! Liquid will be the first team in the history
They have been absolutely fantastic over the last few days. Liquid, they were so close to elimination like 2 or 3 times in a row. And every single time they overcame it, and today they just looked like just flat out the best team in the world. This series, it's not only a 3-0, it was pretty convincing wins for the most part. Just a clearly better team. Big congratulations.
You thought the run could have been over. They were knocked down in the quarterfinals by Invictus Gaming. They did the hard road all the way through the bracket. They fought all the way up into the grand final, taking out in the lower bracket final LFY at the start of today. A team which everyone thought their play in the group stage was beyond contest. They kept fighting, then up against Newbie. A 3-0 victory, styled from all round. Team Liquid, we thought they could claim the Aegis of the champions, and they're about to do exactly that. Your champions of the International 2017 is Team Liquid!